Hi, this is Olaf, and this is episode 6 of my journey, my road to Ironman Texas, and we are only 2.5 weeks away. Alright, general update. Well, I'm quite happy to say that everything looks green at the moment. Haven't been sick or feeling sick in a while. Always some little ones, little niggles, etc. But yeah, feeling great. Getting all my training done, and so doing my easy stuff easy. Feeling really comfortable doing long runs, long bikes, long swims. So looking really good, getting quite excited, and yeah, almost can't wait to be at the race. I mean, right now is sort of the most dangerous period, i.e. You're feeling really good, and you can push really hard, and it's difficult not to push too hard. But I'm being super careful, staying at my intensities, if anything going a little bit easier rather than harder, and so yeah, feeling really good at the moment. Can't wait for the race. Alright, so tough training starting now. Yeah, last block, first session, 8 times 2 kilometers. Yeah, a little bit of stress, see how it's gonna go, but it's supposed to be steady, so not overdo it. Basically yesterday was almost off, and now in 6 days I have 24 hours basically of training. So that's 4 hours average per day. So it's yeah, big week, and let's see how it's gonna go. Alright, 4 done, 4 to go. Always 2 up, 2 down. Slight increase here, but just like 2%. So yeah, so far feels really good. Sort of steady tempo, and yeah, let's see how it finishes. Oh, that's a wrap. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so around 4-minute pace, a little bit more, maybe 4:05 or 4:2, slightly up, and then down to 3:55 on the way down. But yeah, very controlled. And now food, rest, and 4.6 kilometers swim later on. So yeah, gotta be smart. Cheers. A little bit more detailed training update. So we've been building up to over 25 hours. Basically, I have I'm in the last week now. So we are Wednesday, and yeah, basically last really big week until Sunday. What we've basically been doing is Monday off, and then 3 swims, sort of 3.5 bikes and 3 runs. So not crazy, but some decent swims. Basically one 4.3k, one over 3k, and one 6k swim. Pretty steady, nothing crazy. 6k swim is 10 times 600 meters with 2 warm-up, and then 6 basically sort of steady, and last one cool down and one with 50s. So that gives around 3 to 14k, 13 to 14k swim. And the bike is basically every Sunday 6 hours. So the last ones we did sort of 5 hours easy, or 4.5 easy, and then the last lap sort of race pace, push a bit. One session was quite dead, but feeling better and better now. So really good, even with the heat and all. And the other 2 sessions are 2 3-hour sessions. One with 4 times 20 minutes and one with 4 times 30 minutes around race pace or steady tempo, 260, basically between 240 and 265 watts, depending how I feel like. I just did one 4 times 20 minutes at 260 watts, feeling really good with 130 steady heart rate all the way. So that was great. Last week, on Friday was the 4 times 30 minutes, and that felt a bit shit. So I did them only at 240 watts. But a few days where I'm feeling tired, but getting better and better now. So that's around 12 hours bike. And then lately on the Saturday before the long one, we've been adding 1 hour bike. So it's around 13 hours, around 450k, or even slightly more. So bike, feeling good, great. And the run, basically doing one long run. So the 30k last Saturday, doing 35, supposed to do 35 this Saturday, so that's still coming. And the other 2 sessions is one with 2Ks, with 2 minutes rest. Did up to 8, around 4 minute pace, slightly up and slightly down. And the other session is with 10 times 800 meters, sort of 200, 70.3 pace, iron pace, 70.3 pace, 10k pace, and then 200 easy and 1 minute rest. So that's also with warm-up cool down, went up to 64k last week. So sometimes feeling scared I'm not doing hard enough in training, not pushing enough, but then also some days feeling tired. You ought to have doubts, right? I had some niggles, my hips started to act up a bit, first the left one and the right one. So always little something, bumped my leg into something yesterday, cut myself, but just got to be really careful, not doing anything silly, not taking any risks, and just grinding, getting the last trainings done, even if now you just want to sort of take it easy and do the race. But still a little bit of training to do, and getting sort of race ready now, but really looking really good, touch wood, nothing stupid's gonna happen, and can't wait. Alright, so for the race, I always like to prepare well and look in detail. So the Texas swim, I did it in 2021. So the swim is like 20 minutes out, then 20 minutes back, and 20 minutes in the canal to do the 1 hour approximately. So that you can sort of split it into sections and also see sort of what kind of pace you're on when you're at the turning buoy. So that's pretty cool. And then the bike is around 33k up to the toll road. So I'll be careful not to miss my turn with some other guys like I did 2.5 years ago, where I lost 4 minutes stupidly because we went off course. Because there were 2 lanes. First, your bike was supposed on the left and the cars on the right, and then there was a right turn, and then the cars were supposed to be right and the bikes were supposed to be left. It wasn't sort of clearly marked, so we were on the car lane, and then we just went basically wrong ways. But yeah, so around 33k, so 50 minutes or so to go to the toll road, and then it's 33k, a little bit more on the toll road, 2 laps, and then it's sort of 15 minutes back, 20 minutes back to transition. So also really easy to cut that into pieces. The wind can really, I had a look over the next 10 days, it can come north-south. Usually it comes from the south, which is pretty cool because you go against the wind in the first part, and then with the wind the second part of each loop, and also get wind from the back, sort of the last hour and a half before getting back to transition, which helps a lot with the run. But I don't mind either way. The harder it is, the better. And then the run is 3 loops of 14k. So also pretty much a lot of it is with shade. So anyway, I'm super heat prepared here, so not really scared about the heat. So I hope it's going to be as hot as possible, so that all the guys coming from Europe, etc., wanting to qualify, they have a bit of a hard time. Unfortunately, I haven't found a way to see the list of participants. I would have liked to see that and do my usual research, even if it doesn't change much during the race. It's always good to see who's there. But getting a bit excited of it. I'm still quite busy with organizing the triathlon here, the Madin Tri, early of June, the Olympic distance triathlon, international triathlon here in Martinique. So that also keeps me busy, which is good, so that I don't only think about Texas. And I've also been doing still a little bit of work here in the house. So, and really good so far. So hopefully there's not some, because now some of the time you get sick. So 2 weeks before, you can still sort of recover from that quite nicely. It's really when you get to 10 days that you really don't want anything stupid to happen anymore. So continue to be careful, continue to recover, continue to sleep as much as I can, and some really good pros going to be there as well, which is exciting. So thanks for watching, and can't wait to report. Might do a little one from Texas just before to give the latest updates and feelings. So far I feel doing everything right, can't wait to get moving and to get to the race. Cheers.